Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So Manny Pacquiao says that he's planning on taking a fight with Errol Spence Jr. He says that he's not intimidated by Errol Spence Jr. He says he does not hit hard. He compared him to a fighter when he made his pro debut here in the States. He says that I dominated him. I don't know how much we could compare Errol Spence to him, a fighter like him. He said, but I dominated him. He says, I plan to dominate Errol Spence. He says that he's going to sit down with Al Heyman. He wants to fight in July. He stated that, reason being is that, he has duties over in the Philippines with the Senate and things of that nature. So he don't want nothing to interfere. So he definitely wants to fight in July. He stated that he wanted to get a close look at Errol Spence Jr. Thus the reason why he came to the fight, right? He says, I'm not intimidated by Errol Spence Jr. He doesn't hit hard. Here's what Manny Pacquiao had to say regarding the Spence Jr. fight. He says he doesn't really hit that hard. He says that he is like Lin Waba. This is what Pacquiao said. This is a guy who Manny Pacquiao faced when he made his pro debut here in the States. He says, I have to talk to Al Heyman first. Pacquiao said, I want it in July so that my work at the Senate won't be affected. I can fight in July, said, Manny Pacquiao, right? So this is great news, man. This is going to be a passing of the torch type of fight. I think that Errol Spence is going to dominate Manny Pacquiao. I think that he's just too big and too strong. And he has youth on his side. Manny Pacquiao is 40 plus years of age. And when you're 40 plus years of age, you're on the other side of 40, on the wrong side of 40. You see a sudden drop that you don't notice. It just happens. It can happen overnight. Father Time is undefeated. Manny Pacquiao will be 40 plus years of age already by the time this fight happens, in a couple of months in July. Just think that Errol Spence is too strong, too youthful, too athletic for Manny Pacquiao at this point in time. Should this have been, maybe 6-7 years ago, I would give Manny Pacquiao a bigger chance of beating Errol Spence. But at this point in time, I just don't see it. I think that a lot of guys underestimate Errol Spence's abilities in the ring. I think that you look at him and you're not overly impressed because it just seems like he doesn't do everything great, but as I watched the fight with Mikey Garcia, he made a lot of adjustments. As Mikey Garcia stated to me, he was surprised at all the adjustments Errol Spence made. And I have to agree with Mikey Garcia. I think that people underestimate Errol Spence Jr. And I think that Manny Pacquiao is actually smaller than Mikey Garcia. I think that Errol Spence will have a harder time finding a target due to the fact that his low stature and his lot of movement. But I just think it's just delaying the inevitable. I think that in due time, eventually Errol Spence would catch Manny Pacquiao with a straight left, hurt Manny Pacquiao. I think that he'll drop Manny Pacquiao at some point in the fight. I don't think it'll be a knockout or a stoppage. I think that, it'll go the distance, but it'll be a domination by Errol Spence, a la the Mikey Garcia fight. But this fight will have knockdowns because I believe at some point in time in the fight with Mikey Garcia was just there to survive to get to the 12th round. And it's very hard to knock out a guy who's just there to survive, as we know in the sport of boxing. So, but this is great news, so looking forward to seeing, getting more information about this. Manny Pacquiao says he wants to fight in July. He says that he's not intimidated by Errol Spence, and he doesn't even hit hard. So can't wait for this fight to happen. They both southpaws, so they'll be looking in the mirror, although their styles are drastically different. Manny Pacquiao is in and out, darting in and out, a lot of movement. And like I said, at the age of 40, that could backfire on a fighter, at this point in time, especially with using activity and relying on reflexes and things of that nature. So, and Errol Spence doesn't use a whole lot of energy. He doesn't exude a whole lot of energy. He just, calculated, cuts the ring off, walks you down, and just beats you up, And I expect him to do the same thing with Manny Pacquiao. But I think it'll go 12 rounds, but I think he'll drop Manny Pacquiao probably at least twice in that fight, but it's yet to be seen. Can't count out Manny Pacquiao because he is a legend in the sport, and he does know. He does have Freddie Roach in his corner, who does know how to make adjustments and approach and different approaches to different situations. So it's exciting to see, man. I'm excited for Errol Spence, man. He had this pay-per-view event against Mikey Garcia, and this fight with Manny Pacquiao is just gonna put him on a whole nother level, in a whole nother light. So can't wait, man. He deserves it. So that's all I got for y'all, man. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Manny Pacquiao says he looked forward to accepting the Errol Spence Jr. fight in July. He's not intimidated. He says that Errol Spence does not even hit hard. So that's all I got for y'all. Let's stay tuned. Peace.